Hi everyone, welcome to another game of Trinities. Oh, this is copyrighted music. I should not be playing this more when I start the recording. Okay, cool. Hi. So, last we left off, one of the divine patrons of the party, Raphael, was gravely injured in an ambush, and you learned that to undo the like damage from the poisoned injury that they suffered, you have to acquire Excalibur, the template weapon from which all of the Guardian swords were made. That is not necessarily an easy task, but fortunately for all of you, one of you used to be Bedivere, Jimmy, in your past life where you were involved in your Arthurian legends. You were Bedivere after the disappearance of King Arthur. You were tasked with basically bringing the Excalibur back to the back to the Lady of the Lake, which you did. You remember that you don't remember the details of which lake it is, but you remember that after that, you um, um, developed religious fervor for the Lady of the Lake, and isolated yourself as a sort of like hermit in a place called in an old place that you whose name you translate that you looked up to find Saint Michael's Mount, which is a quasi island of England. Um, that is one of the two important clues. The other important clue that you have is that you recalled Merlin, um, accompanying Merlin to the lake, and Merlin being able to call the Lady of the Lake thanks to his staff and uh, um, and a short incantation that you did not hear. But you know that if that your best shot right now at saving Raphael is to find the lake and find the staff. And so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Um, if y'all want to send Alessandro and Malachi on research stuff, I can you can I can make the skill checks for them, or if you have access to the character sheets, you can make the skill rolls for them. Right now, we are in the streets of London. You're heading away from St. Michael's Church. You've put Raphael in the safety of Mikhail's hands, and now you're deciding what your next steps are. So uh, what do we see? Malachi, Alessandro, and Andrea are towards the back, kind of off doing their own discussion. What are Kalki, Rose, and Jimmy do?
So firstly, in our memories, do we know that was Merlin an immortal or a trinity or something of the sort?
You
Like, could he still be alive?
That is somewhat unclear to you. The he was he was kind of mysterious, and he promised all of your questions would be answered when you reach 33 years of age. As Knights of the Round Table, none of you lived past the age of 33, and so you died and reincarnated again at a later time. Which means you never, like, he never really gave you the answers uh, that like you needed. All that you remember is basically like what the legends kind of have. Just a powerful enchanter, um, and like with strong ties to the occult world and stuff like this. And yeah, but from talking with the Guardian Swords, Kalki, you learned that basically Merlin is also called the Dragon, and that he is technically part of the patrons, the divine patrons of the party. That is why all of you have a dragon symbol on your soul blades, because the Guardian Swords basically work like following the dragon's plan, and yeah, but you have not been told anymore. Like, you don't know where he is. You don't know like if he's alive right now. You don't have like the Guardian Swords did not seem to know either.
Okay. Rose, you got some ideas?
Oof. Kind of seems like the best bet is checking out this lake, and I don't know if we want to
It's
go.
not a it's not a specific lake though. That's the thing. We don't
Yeah,
know which lake it was, right?
yeah.
So I was thinking that we currently have like off the top of my head, one is Arthur, right? You guys met him during your first campaign, tracking him down. The second is his Archon, Mordred. I remember when two of the people from the first campaign, I don't remember who and who, but they teleported somewhere and had a conversation with Mordred. I don't know how they did that or where did that, so we'll have to
Um,
remember that.
so if it was basically the two players who left the campaign, who had like the past lives that I gave to your character and Jimmy's character. So yeah, we're going to say that this happened in a similar way. Not necessarily for the same reasons, but that you tried to teleport to Arthur and you ended up in the forest. Mordred at first seemed to think that you were Archons, and then realized that you were humans still in control of their bodies, and just left. But you have seen him again tonight. Alessandro was fighting with Alessandro and Rose were fighting with Mordred.
Would Arthur be still attuned with the round table?
You don't know. But the round table has passed hands, and like, so there's a good chance that he would not be anymore, because you can
Again, sorry about
yeah.
that.
Okay. So yeah, so that's I don't know how we can reach Mordred because that's we did it through the round table and we don't have that anymore. So but the way is Arthur. Third thing that I can think of is just going to Merlin's grave. He might still be alive or whatever, but wherever the legends say on the internet, we can just check that place out, see what happens. Um, yeah, that these are my suggestions.
Is there any type of is there any type of insight that I could do or get from my past life at all, or is what I remember that you said that I remember, is that all of the information that I can get from that?
Yeah, like basically that's like Do a wisdom roll, for me, please. Okay. Why do you have a 1 and a +1 in there? Do you have a general modifier on your character sheet?
Yeah, my wisdom is 12, so I have
Okay.
a +1.
Cool. No, the programming of your sheet right now, I think, has. Gosh, where is it? Okay, it's I'll. Oh no, it's not there. Okay, never mind. Cool. So you what you're like you take a breath, you take a pause in the street, you try to bring back more memories. You like you were only at like you only saw like the lake doing its thing, and like once when you were with Merlin to get the sword back, and when you threw the sword in the river, like towards the end of your journey, you let's see. You remember that the lake was a horse's ride away from the place where you settled down, and like basically like in a retreat, in sort of like monastery, basically.
Okay,
Can
so
assuming he shares it with me, can I start researching or pass on these two things to
Yeah.
Malachi and Alessandro to
Yeah.
cross-reference the internet, look at lakes which have monasteries nearby, like
Yeah.
a horse's distance,
You
and
got
come up
it.
with possible places.
All right, so they are going to go and do that. They're going to be rolling some investigation. So that is 9 on Alessandro's part. And Malachi, let's see, investigation.
God damn it.
So basically, what happens when every roll for investigation takes 1 hour. I'm making this clear because we're like on the clock for this. So y'all head
should
to
we
the
all do it?
Are you gonna discount these
I mean-
three? Or
I mean, like,
are
you-
gonna
you-
count these three?
you can research different things if you want, but yeah, I'm also going to roll for Andrea.
We don't know anything about the Merlin. Oh well, I guess we do know.
So
We know
if
the info about the staff, but we have no idea where to begin looking for that.
Yeah. So
if,
like,
I
yeah.
I have a question first.
Yeah.
If Rose and Jimmy also roll in this investigation right now, that will be 1 hour, or that will be like
No,
random
just
number? So guys,
it like 1 hour will have been used by the entire party, right?
right. So I
Gotcha.
think you
Okay,
should
so
make
it's not
your
like
rolls.
1 hour each.
Yeah, so you should make your rolls right now on this.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. By the way, all of you have oh no, libraries are closed right now, so nobody has advantage. Okay, so Jimmy, you also have the opportunity to investigate if you want. Everybody else has rolled terribly. Jimmy, you pass the difficulty. So like all of you are searching for it because it's more intuitive to you. You're the one who finds the answer. There's 3 contenders for like what could where the lake from which Excalibur came out could be realistically. There's a Dozmary pool, but you find out that like that lake got completely dried out for like in the 1976. You look at like Pomparlis Bridge that is near Glastonbury, and but you hone in on Low Pool, also known as the Low, which is a small lake in the shape of a half moon, formed in Mounts Bay, that is separated from the sea only by a small band of rocks and sand. And it is super close to St. Michael's Mount, which is which is the place where you retired in your previous life. So you think it's the place called the Low, or Low Pool.
Okay, I would share that information. Share that information with everyone. But that is only. I mean, we have that idea of where to go, but that's only 50% of our quest.
Yeah.
What is your instinct? Yeah, that is true. We'll have to go there. All right, so we can head there directly, I guess, if you guys feel confident about this.
Well, should we do any research on the staff first, or do we think that the staff is there? It won't make any sense to go without the staff.
Oh,
Since
you're right
the
about that.
library is closed, can I like do research while we're driving to Low Pool?
Yeah, you like if, one person is going to be driving, and that will be using like that person's time. But others can do research in the meantime, like on your phones. That's what those roles kind of wear.
Okay.
Rose, you also have some, like, we established that at your home you have some books on Arthurian legends. If you want to go there, you could get advantage on your investigation if you want.
Yeah, just since I rolled so crappy last time, I'll try to be sneaky about it, I guess.
Okay.
Is Malachi with us?
Malachi, Andrea, and Alessandro are also with you. They were also researching like the
I asked
the lake.
Malachi to cast Bless on the three of us.
Okay. I'm gonna use up one of Malachi's spell slots to cast Bless. Let's see, that's a level 1 spell slot. Cool. Alright. So all of you have Bless. This is gonna last up to 1 minute.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So hold on to that right now, please. Like just before we start making a
Yeah.
roll, we'll tell you.
Okay.
Maybe we send Alessandro to sneak in. He's probably the sneakiest out of any of us.
Oh yeah.
We can do that. I before we start moving, Jimmy is absolutely right that we need the staff at the lake, and right now we have no information about the staff. Firstly, who was I in my previous life? As an Arthurian legend.
Yeah. So I think you. Past lives. There's the past lives folder that has this document that lists the names, all of the names that you remember being called by. You were Caradoc as a Knight of the Round Table.
So okay. Okay, would I know anything about where Merlin's office was, or his headquarters was, or anything about any extra tidbit about Merlin?
Make a wisdom roll.
Wisdom coming up.
13. Give me just 1 sec. You he was very vague about it. You know, it was somewhere in the woods when he wasn't in Camelot. Unfortunately, he was being very secretive. So so like, it's not that you don't have memories of that; it's that your like Caradoc was not told.
I have very specific questions
Mhm.
that I wanna get answers to through this wisdom roll. Firstly, whenever Merlin arrived to Camelot, did he arrive through teleportation, or were there instances where he traveled normally through horses or carriage or whatever?
For sure, he he would not do it in a like magical way that that is like flashy. Most of the time, from what you remember, he would basically come in walking in alone at night, like just trekking from wherever he was going, with his walking, like with his staff, and just yeah. So you don't really know like which direction he was coming from, but
That's
yeah.
fine. Second question is, I want to remember a specific instance where, due to an emergency or due to whatever reason, Merlin told us that he's moving from where he is and coming to us
Mhm.
in Camelot, and how much time it took him to arrive at Camelot. Like
Okay.
we should know
Yeah.
when he started and when he ended. So like the time taken.
Okay, cool. Make a wisdom roll. For like something this specific, I'm gonna put the difficulty at 16. What did you roll?
11. Can I ask
11.
the others to contribute in the role?
I mean, sure, yeah. All of you can try to roll to remember like specifics of that sort.
Eh? Nope.
Mm,
I
Yeah,
don't
he took an
remember a
airplane.
damn thing.
He took an airplane, according to you.
yeah, I had said the difficulty at 16, so like you're like putting your heads together and you're like he was super secretive, like none of us know like if he had a base of operations where it was. But yeah,
Okay, I'm
as
out of
a,
ideas at this point. Go ahead.
Do we know the? I mean, that would be too big of an area just to check and see. Also, it's probably not there.
Yeah, but like we can look at forests near Camelot or something. And as we cross-reference the lake, maybe there we find another
I was
data
gonna
point
say
to
maybe there's
cross-reference.
something. Maybe it would have to be close by unless he met me there. I mean, it would have to at least be a horse's
How
ride
far is
from the lake.
Camelot from Saint Michael's Mount?
all right, so let me pull that up real quick. Mount, St. Michael's Mount. Uh, do, 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 uh, from you want to know from Cadbury Castle,
Yeah,
which you
yeah.
which you
Off the street.
identified. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Cadbury Castle. It's a 3 hour ride by car, and it's like 53 hours by foot. 53 hours. That would be like like
and a half.
if you walk 10 hours each day, it would take you 5 days.
Right. 35. Can the other two contribute in the wisdom roll
Yeah.
without
You're
making it a 2-hour deal in total, just keeping it at 1 hour?
Kieran, I think you have connection problems. Do you think you could try to relaunch the call, the Discord
Oh,
call?
Malachi wouldn't be able to because
Oh,
he doesn't have a
no, it's me.
Good.
I
past
have
life as a
connection
knight of the round
problems.
table.
Ooh, right. But Alessandro can. So I'm just gonna table that thought, and we just, we just think that we're gonna go to Rose's apartment, pick up the books, and head over to Lockwood.
Cool. All right. You head to Rose's apartment. Um, uh, to Rose, you still have the keys to this place. You said you wanted to send Alessandro in there. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like he's the sneakiest out of all of us.
I mean, he is the rogue. So he is. I don't think Malachi would necessarily waste a spell slot with for Pass Without Trace because he already has a +9. Ooh, 11 stealth. Okay.
Plus,
So
is he blessed or?
No.
yes, I did use the spell slot for Malachi, so he is blessed on this, and then all of you are going to be blessed for doing the research. 12. Okay, cool. He gets in there. 2 minutes pass. 5 minutes pass. 7 minutes pass. And he returns to the car, like with a single book in hand. He enters the car and he says, "So you're sure your apartment is on the 3rd floor, Jess?" Rose.
Yeah.
The furniture was changed a lot, but hey, they you know, so like a small family moved in, but they had this book about Arthurian legends, and you see it's like basically a modern novel that was written in the last 5 years.
Okay, so I'm not gonna have advantage.
No. All of your stuff is now gone, but because you made sure your cat is well taken care of with your parents.
Well,
Can we on our phones, can we like take Anne into a channel and see if she can find that book and gain advantage through her?
So Anne, you have not been in touch with Anne in a really long time, and you've had a change of phones since the last time you talked with her. Like, you lost all of your contacts when you destroyed the phones. So unless, so I want to ask,
I do
Rose,
have a keen mind, so I might remember her number.
that is absolutely correct. Keen Mind is every detail in the last month I have to give you again. Let's see. Make an intelligence check, and you have blessed right now.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you
Plus.
you focus and you find that you did memorize Anne's number. You think like you you remember like how you how you were like the things you were using to memorize it, and it comes back to you in full.
All right, I suppose I can call her. We might as well get everyone in on this that we can. I don't know how receptive she'll be. It has been a while since we spoke, and the last time we spoke, I was not on the hook for crime. But
Promise her a date, man.
So the phone rings. So it is around like I'm gonna say 9 p.m. at this point in the evening. She she is going to answer. She's you hear her like tired voice, and there's the sound of traffic in the background. She says, "Hello."
hi. It's
Rose.
Hi. Sorry, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. How yeah. Are you doing okay?
I'm doing surprisingly well, all things considered. I hope you're well. However, I'm in a bit of a fix. Essentially, we have a friend who's going to pass away if we don't find the sword of Excalibur. And I was wondering if you have any sort of information on a staff or something like that. It's a staff of Merlin. Anything really would be helpful.
I listen. Um uh um okay. Okay. One of your friends is dying?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. We're going. I really want to tell you what has been going on with me, because it's been a. But also find out a little bit about you. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna the staff of I can try to hit the like old books. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Uh, are you doing okay?
Yes, I'm doing shockingly well, all things considered, really. We'll catch up. We'll catch up after
Okay.
this. I do want to
Uh,
talk. I'll buy you a coffee or something.
Okay, cool. Okay, my psychiatrist tells me that it's not that it's. I'm just putting way too much thought into it. But I wanted to ask you, because like you're like there's so much supernatural stuff going on. I keep having this dream where you're stuck in a room in your house, and your friends are there. Do you know what that's about?
I have a bit of an inkling. Is it too much to ask if we talk about it when we meet in person? I'd love to.
No, yeah. Bye. I hope you're. I hope everything. I'll do my best. And she hangs
Thank you.
up.
All right.
Cool.
I hold thumbs up to you.
Tender
Why?
thumbs up back.
Okay. Right. She tries to. Oh, she has advantage. Oh, actually, yeah. You she sends a text to your phone an hour later saying this is all of the like books. This is the list of the books that I looked through and didn't find anything. Yeah, she does have a +2, but 8 is not sufficient to find information on the staff. Cool.
Were the
Meanwhile,
other
we
two
were
roles not her?
also.
Hmm?
Were the other two roles not her?
Wait a second. Why did it do 4 rolls? What the hell? Okay, no, I
'Cause the first one with the +2
yeah,
would be a
yeah,
17.
yeah, it would be a 17. I thought it was just the bottom ones, but it okay, roll 20 is at it again. No, a 17 is definitely good enough. Okay, here is what the give me just 1 second. Here's what the book Suite du Merlin says. It's a book that was written in Old French in between 1230 and 1240, and Anne finds a chapter that talks about how Arthur acquired Excalibur. The staff is mentioned like being used to call the Lady of the Lake. The staff is also mentioned in the Sing book in the point where Merlin dies at the hands of Morgana. She then takes the powers of the enchanter, takes his staff, and gives the staff to Mordred.
The book
Oh,
mentions
interesting.
Mordred.
Mordred, yes, Mordred's like Mordred is the last person to have the staff according to this book.
So now we have to find Mordred.
Yeah, do we still want to travel to Low Pool and check that out?
Hold on,
Or
I have an idea. So listen
Okay.
to that first. Yeah, and reject it if you want. You have something special, like I have a sword and the other two have a staff. He has a cloak. You have something where you can talk to your Deva and Archons, right? Athena
yes, I have
and
a friend.
Thorn, right? So
Mhm.
will Athena and Thorn be able to track down other Archon? Or will they be able to track down Mordred? How does it work? I have no idea.
They can try. Thorn will do her very best. Athena will try to thwart the entire thing.
Okay, second idea. The staff of the Pilgrim that Andrea and
Malachi.
Malachi have. It has a guide function, which Jimmy just pointed out a couple moments ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be attempted as well.
The guidance power directs them to the next to a garden. It can't be used to divine. It can't be used to divine where like an object is, like the staff.
But it can use to divine where Mordred is. Or no?
No, it's made to locate gardens, those pocket dimensions. That is like important to the path of the zodiac.
Got it.
It's okay. Rose, I just want to remind you, when Fawn and Athena appear, they're always like either side of you, and they can't really move from that spot. But they can cast the spells that you have access to, and give you advantage on. Hold on. give you advantage or proficiency. I don't recall which one it is on
I
the
think
skill.
it was proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah, that is associated with their with the choir and with the path items. There we go. Crown of the Hierophant. So yes. They can grant you proficiency in their choir / legions skilled when they are conjured, and just so you, yeah, had I? I don't think I wrote it down. You have a Meribim, which gives you Thorn gives you proficiency in survival, and you have a Huhalon, which means you have proficiency. You get proficiency in intimidation.
Looking through it, I don't know if they'll be very useful right now.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I lost everyone, and then and then when I got it back, everybody was quiet anyway. So I thought
Oh.
everybody was still gone, but everybody.
What's the last thing you heard?
Rose was talking, and it was breaking up, and then it just went silent, and then I was like, okay, I guess I lost everybody, but it turns out you guys were just being quiet.
Yes. Cool. So, what is the next step for our player characters? You're still, I think at this point, the bless is going to go away pretty soon. Do you want to start? Do you want to use some skills before that? Like mid? Oh, actually, I described 7 minutes passing. Bless is gone now. So yeah, you're all in the car. Where are we going?
I will say if we go to Low Pool, I can use the crown because it has a Detector of Relics feature. So I would be able to sense any historical object within 60 feet.
I think that's the only place, the only location we
Is
have
that
to go.
once per day, or she can do it multiple times? Detector of Relics.
It is at will, but it is also it can only it detects relics that are objects of importance to the past life associated with one of the spells you have. Do you have? Oh, you have mending. Land and King are one. That's Arthur's spell. So yes, you can detect stuff that have to do like with Arthur, like by thanks to your crown. That is absolutely correct. That is so smart. Okay.
Let's do that then,
Yeah,
guys.
let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Low Pool it is.
Low Pool. Cool. So you're currently in London. By drive, by foot it's 91 hours, but you are driving the car. It takes 5 hours for you to drive from London to oh no, you're going to Low Pool is right next to St. Michael's Mount, so that's actually all good. We're gonna say that Alessandro is driving because he has sleight of hand. Everybody else can do some stuff during that time in the car. Jimmy, make an intelligence, make a history check for me, please.
I liked intelligence better.
Oh, I like history.
18. You realize something. Um, you you had the like you saw Merlin use the staff to get Excalibur the first time you went there. You but you had to have the staff if you like when you threw the sword back into the lake for Excalibur to go back to the Lady of the Lake, right? So it doesn't add up in your mind that Mordred is the last person in lore to have the staff, and that you are when you would have needed it afterwards. When cool. Do we want to do any sort of research or calls during the 5 hours on the highway?
Yeah, I'd like to research Mordred to get some like insight as to what they would have done with the staff.
Yeah, for sure.
So I would have been the last person with the staff then.
Yes. And I would like to give you help action. So remember that shit.
You can't really give him the help action. I think at this point in time, Caradoc was all of the other knights of the round table were dead. So you actually weren't alive around that time. You can't really help him to remember.
I'm just patting on his back and going, "You can do this."
I'd like to try to remember.
All right.
Different role.
I mean, you can make a history check again.
Wait. Oh, nope. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna use lucky.
Oh, you're like, oh, cool.
I gotta take one of my points out.
Cool.
Ooh, nice.
17. You remember you asked specifically to be buried with the staff. Wherever it is that Asbedivir was your last resting place, you demanded that the staff be in there with you.
Rose research where I was buried.
Okay, will do.
You can try to remember it as well.
You spent the rest of your life at St. Michael's Mount, so like in this sort of monastery, so you would be buried there.
Buried there for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that's okay, so we're going to there anyway.
Yeah. No, but instead of low pool, let's go to the same monastery first.
Cool. Rose, you wanted to do some research on Mordred. Make a history check.
Okay. 30-20.
Ooh, excellent.
How come I can see her dice?
Huh? Roll 20. Roll 20. Sometimes lags, and it takes a second for it to pop up.
No, I can see her actual dice hitting her actual dice rolling.
I can see yours too. I'm not sure.
Yeah. That's something.
I click something.
In the settings, you have enabled advanced dice. Where is it? You've got enable 3D dice. You've got to uncheck that, otherwise the Roll20 will just basically
animated.
Animated. they if this is new that you've been seeing this, it's that roll. It's probably that Roll20 did a stupid update again. Okay. 20 history. So Rose. You. Okay. So Mordred. Looms over Arthurian legend as this sort of strange constant threat. In your memories, like he was a spectral entity separated from Arthur by the power of Excalibur, but he, despite being fully ethereal, he was still able to interact with the material world by possessing someone. And he could, and you knew that he could make servants like you remember, archons are able to make servants by getting them to drink their blood. Mordred had like a little bit of a difficult time not having blood of his own, but he was able to possess other people and then feed his blood to get servants. That is probably something that he could still be able to do today.
Cool. Great. I love it.
Since my past life doesn't have a direct link to anything, and I can't help in this directly. I am just going through the entire Caradox life.
Yeah.
Like after he met Arthur, and I'm just like how you scrub a video. So I'm trying to do that and see if I notice anything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Relevant.
You do not. You technically the game has like 4 quests that have to do with your past lives as knights. Whoever is Lancelot, all they get for their quest is being the person that Arthur really wants to stab in the first scenario. But yeah, Kalki, you do not. You can roll again because you have like multiple hours of doing this. So yeah, 16. Cool. What specific you are trying to remember stuff about Arthur?
About Excalibur or the staff or Mordred or Merlin.
Cool. You know what? I'm gonna give you. I should let's see. I'm gonna just. And there we go. Here you go. You remember the stats.
Ooh.
Good lord.
3D, 10 radiant damage.
The fiends and under good. Somebody had that sword?
Arthur, yeah.
Cutter of Bonds. We can heal Arthur with this.
Yeah, that's why we're going to get it. Excalibur can be used to sever a human's bond with their archon or oh god.
That's actually that's how Mordred was separated from him and is basically able to roam the world as a ghost when he's supposed to be attached to his human.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, this sword is crazy.
This is a major artifact because this is part of the essence of the goddess Virgo.
Yeah, Kalki. Yeah, let's go get this immediately.
I'm drooling in the car while remembering this. Like I'm like Sherlocking Mind Palace, and you can see like drool coming out of my mouth.
Cool. So let's see. You arrive at Low Pool. You see this half moon pool. You keep driving. You get to the monastery. Let's see.
Hold on, I'm sorry. This is just 1 second of a hijack. Each hostile creature in that area that can see the sword must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or become permanently blinded.
I
Oh,
can
no.
see the
Fucking
sword.
what?
Oh no, that should not be permanently blinded. Hold on, what?
Oh, that's what it says, and that's what I read. So that's what it's got to be. You can't change it now. It's already. I took a screenshot.
I think I am allowed to say, wait, what? As the game master.
No, yeah, I was like, that's Anyway, so back to what you were saying now. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, not permanently blinded. Okay. Or take the blinded condition. Yeah. Cool.
Okay,
So you
at the
can.
lake. Oh no, wait. Why are we at the lake?
You're just driving by Low
okay.
Pool right now. You get to the monastery, Saint Michael's Mount. That's what it's called. It is a it's a rather small building. It's got like this really old architecture. It is currently in renovation in this time in 2012. So like you're arriving, it looks like a place that tourists can visit today. You it is closed at this time of night. It is now going to be, if I said 9, it is going to be 3 a.m. at the moment when so
Is the
now
tomb
that
inside? Oh, we don't know where the tomb. Where was I buried? Was it inside?
you were buried wherever the monks buried you. You remember, like, hey, do a wisdom roll.
Again, Lord. Hold on. Wisdom.
You remember that there was a graveyard to the side, but important figures were buried beneath the stones of the chapel itself.
Is the chapel closed?
Yes.
Can I make a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
See if anybody's.
There doesn't seem to be anybody in the building. There are a couple of cameras, and there's a house. Like there's what appears. There's a house, like on the coast that has a very good line of sight on this place. But with all of the, like, skills that you have, it might still be possible to break in. I am gonna use Malachi's Blessing of the Trickster to give advantage on stealth to anyone who wants to try to break in.
Also, like, since it's been 5 hours and all, did we go through a sunset?
Nope. It's 3 a.m. right now.
Okay. Because 8 p.m. would be like 5 hours. So, all right, fine.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. when you get. Sorry, it's 3 a.m. when you arrive at Saint Michael's Mount. Oopsie. Cool.
I mean, we got to sneak in. That's the only way to get in. So.
Yeah.
Yep. All
Alright.
right.
I mean, there are no,
Gotta do-
there are no
Oh,
people to
please.
talk to, right?
Yeah,
We didn't
go
see the-
Alessandro, I guess.
All right. So Alessandro is going to roll with advantage. Rolls a 20. So yeah, like you see that he sneaks in. You hear the sound of glass breaking, but the sound is muffled by cloth being pressed against the window. He he gets in there. uh, uh, he returns and he says there is a stone slab that says here lies Bedivere, a like in like exactly the type of letters and speech that they were using that I remember from being Lancelot. I can't just like open this the tomb myself. It is like sealed with cement. So, yeah. Do we have any spells, or maybe we can use the chainsaw?
Did you see anybody inside or around?
No, there wasn't anyone inside, and I did go through a spot that doesn't have any cameras. So we I could I think like we could go through the same path and not be seen, but opening the stone slab is gonna like be a lot of not very discreet, right?
I mean, we have to do it, so I don't know.
Okay. All right.
You posted Mage Hand?
No, I wasn't casting. I was just trying to read it, and I pushed the wrong one of the.
I see.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, I summoned my chain soul. Ready?
Okay.
I do not rev it up, but I'm ready to rev it up. Like,
Okay.
let's go.
You get in there. If you have like kit for like demolition in your tool proficiencies and stuff like this, you could use that. Otherwise, I'm going to ask an athletics check. Everyone who's in the group can attempt this check. I'm setting the difficulty at 25, but I'm going to lower the difficulty by 5 for every hour that you spend like doing this. Cool.
Did you say athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. This is heavy lifting work. This is like you're trying to dig basically through a floor that has like cemented stone slabs. So yeah.
Do I get advantage because of my weapon, special weapon, which is the chain?
No, it allows you to make the roll that you have these tools. I will say, if someone wants to use their instead of making the roll for themselves, if they want to give you the help action, you can have advantage.
Right. So
I'll do
like,
that.
give me,
I have
yeah,
a +0 to
give me a
athletics.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I would like to give you a Bardic Inspiration as well.
Cool.
Hold on a sec.
An advantage check with Bardic Inspiration coming up.
And
Oh, hell yes.
Malachi is going to help. Malachi is going to give the help action.
20.
Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Okay, cool. You take care of this in like 10 minutes. You like cut through this thing. If it's a circular saw blade like I've been envisioning, like it can be used to like cut through walls. So yeah, this is perfect. You after like 10 minutes of really hard work, you open the stone slab, find a decomposed body in full armor with a sword and no staff.
Obviously. Investigation time, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I help Rose.
Cool.
Thank you. Double nat ones.
Ooh, snake eyes. Alessandro is. I had advantage because Malachi is helping. So, with a 17, like you look through it, and Alessandro is going to say, this, like, I could tell when we were like taking off the stone slab. This thing has been opened before. There have been renovations, and like the staff, like the maybe the staff got taken away like during those renovations.
Can Rose sense the staff?
Uh, I can
Only if
try.
only if it's 60 feet.
Yeah, it
Oh,
has to be 60
okay.
feet. So I don't think it would be within 60 feet of here, but
See, the problem is the time is an issue, right? Otherwise, my
yeah.
brain is saying that we break into the security room, check out the CCTV footage, but that would mean an hour or more.
I mean, can you think of a better way to spend the hour though? I can't.
I mean, Rose can straight up go for it's a high risk, high reward move.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, so we are now at 4 a.m.
God damn it.
Oh
So guys,
no, I said 10 minutes. Sorry. You
It's
still have a bit.
3:15.
Yeah, it's 3:15.
yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, what's your vote or idea or
Alessandro is going to say, I think we've definitely made a lot of noise, so whatever we're gonna do here, we need to do it quickly, because if, like, there might be problems on the way.
head
My
out?
vote is just to head to low pool. I don't know how you guys are feeling though.
Jimmy?
I would like to. Man, that's a tough decision. Unless we think the staff is there, there's no reason to go there. Unless someone's there who can tell us where this. Yeah, let's just go.
Right. Here's my thought. I suddenly realized that the CCTV footage would be maximum a week or a month. So security room is a stupid idea, because if the staff was taken before a month, then we will not find the footage for it, and it'll be just a waste of time. So yeah, I'll go with whichever one of you. So of course we are getting out, but if you want to head out to low pool, I'm down with that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. It's close by.
All right. You head to low pool. So on this, like, you arrive on this strip of sand. On the one hand, you've got the sea. It's the channel. If And on the other hand, you've got this like just lake that's half crescent moon. The place feels serene and beautiful. Yeah, what do you want to do when you're here?
I would like to do a perception check to see. Oh wait, is there? Yeah, to see if. I mean, is there's no one out here?
Not at this time of night, no.
Rose, how about you call Anne, and or you yourself can look.
Mm-hmm.
Can we try to find the renovation records,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe we break into it and break into inside if the records will be kept inside somewhere, and maybe what year it was renovated in, by whom, like, or when all this was renovated. If it's just once or twice, we may have a solid lead.
Yeah, we can do that.
We should have waited to see. Well, that would have definitely been combat. Well, maybe not. We should have waited to see who showed up because we made the noise and then asked questions.
I would just assume like whoever the caretaker of the security routine of the museum is,
Yeah,
like,
I feel like it would have been just randos.
and it would have been a waste of time, according to me. But if you want, Alessandro can literally just take whatever a couple of minutes to have a look at whoever's arrived and see what he finds.
Uh,
Let's see what information Rose gets, because
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that is going to take. So you're going to spend. By the time you get to low pool, it's towards 4. You look around. You don't like. It's. You look around the lake. You don't. Actually, you didn't make any perception checks, but yeah. You don't see anything standing out. In the night. It's 4 a.m. Do you want to do an hour of research?
Can we say that it was done while on the way to Liverpool?
No, because you had no idea that you would need to
Alright.
research that. Like, I'm sorry, you
Alright.
couldn't.
All right.
Do we want me to research this first, or do we want I could also, just while we're here, put on the crown and try to sense if there's anything in the area.
yeah, sure. I mean, I can't hurt at all.
Okay. I'll try to
Yeah,
do that.
fuck it. YOLO.
I'll try to do that quickly.
Cool. I think your Archon and your Diva are only visible to you when you put the crown on. Let me check real quick. By speaking, okay. Oh, you don't. They don't automatically appear when you put on the crown. You need to speak their names. So you put on the crown. Detector of Relics. Okay. You reach out and you try, like, for the first time, to sense objects, things that have been touched by history. You don't detect an object, but you do detect a little, like, that the water, especially the water towards the center of the lake, has like significance to our first past life. And so if you get a cup of that water, you can use that on the anniversary of Arthur's death to go into the Great Book. You found you found your first relic.
Oh, cool. Let me do that super quick. I'm gonna be very quick about this. I'm just gonna go to the center of the lake for one moment.
Dunk your head in.
Yeah. Do you Alessandro? Oh no, I shouldn't be doing this. I was gonna say because we had the divine intervention last time, he might give you like his alcohol flask. Oh, he has empty bottles he needs to get rid of. He gives you like a glass bottle with a lid. Cool. You go in there. Make a wisdom roll.
Okay.
This place feels strange to you. The sensation that you have when Malachi casts spells next to you, or when Kalki casts spells next to you, is that they are calling upon something divine and bringing it into the world. This is sort of the same, but it feels more like something divine that stayed in the world. You feel the lingering connection of a god to these waters.
All right.
You put the lid on, and you swim back to the shore.
I'm gonna let the rest of these guys know that what I sensed about the lake.
Yeah. Can I make a religion check?
Make a what?
Religion.
Religion? Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's a 13.
Okay, so you in this setting, one of the things that, like, the mechanics that played into the original game was that you would be touched by the different gods in different ways, and so like you're basically like you would have, just like similarly to what we have in the modern world, your zodiac sign, your ascendant, descendant, and so on, zodiac signs. Kalki, you do not feel a strong connection to this place resonate with your soul. Whichever god is associated with this place is not one whose skills you have mastered or you're naturally talented with.
It's not my god, guys. I do think it could be Jimmy's because where if this is the Lady of the Lake area, then I don't know. There could be a connection here.
It almost seems like it might be related to that prophecy from the Oracle of Virgo.
Yeah, I'm trying to look that up to
It is inside of Secret Societies, the Eight, Sibyl Nostradamus, and the Oracle of Virgo. There we go.
Also, I just realized that while we were inside at the crypt, we did not make a magic check at all. I did not cast my divine sense at all. Like there could have been other clues over there related to magic.
Oh, when you were like during the trip, or when you got to
No, I said crypt, like at
crypt?
grave.
Yes. Yep.
We did not make a magic check at all.
Yeah, so this, I mean, basically tells us how to get the sword. But I don't think that is telling us more than that.
Yeah.
You want to make a
so
religion check here, Jimmy? Just humor me.
Oh my god. I can't spell. There we go.
Jimmy, you feel a connection to this place. Not only like you feel it, and it reminds you of the connection you felt as Bedivere. You stay like when you came here, and you saw the hand of the Lady of the Lake grab Excalibur and bring it back into the waters. You saw something like marvelous and otherworldly, and you spent the rest of your life like inhabited by a religious like fervor towards this entity. You feel that like a similar connection to the waters as you did in your past life. The connection is still there.
chug, 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 drink. I guess I don't know.
I was gonna say if I'd maybe get in the water then.
Okay. You you start to walk into the water about knees deep. Nothing really happens. I'm gonna say that Rose like had to like Rose swam towards the middle of the lake, so you've seen somebody like swimming around, and it hasn't really done anything visible.
Drink,
Does
drink,
detect
good.
thoughts? Does detect thoughts work on? Like, would it work on the Lady of the Lake?
You don't know.
Well, I'm gonna go further and like drink the water.
Okay. It is it tastes like it tastes polluted.
Oh, so like natural water then.
Divine sense.
Divine sense. These waters are these waters where like have a celestial, a divine imprint on them. You with your divine sense, you're going to see just a brief image materialize above the waters of this large goddess creating like the waters here and the world all around them, and you see that she stays behind a little bit longer in this spot than other places that like are being created, and leaves a little bit of her essence inside of the lake. You see that as Virgo moves and flies away, her reflection stays within the waters of the pool. And then the vision stops.
I don't think the pollution is man-made pollution. I think it's something, some corruption. And Virgo, I don't know, like her reflection staying there. It's like maybe she's stuck, or maybe she wants us to go somewhere and was a hint. I don't know. Can
I'm going. I'm
uh,
I'm, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast detect thoughts.
Okay. Can you make the text for that? Cool. So you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. All right. You can focus your mind on any or one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. You try to detect thoughts from the lake, and you're gonna get some. There's some eels in there that are like you detect the disturbance that you cause when you like walk through the waters. You don't sense anything more intelligent than an animal here.
Okay, so we will definitely need the staff to pull this out.
Yep.
All right, guess I'll look up renovation records.
Cool.
Wait. That's one out again. I have another line of thought here. Hear me out. If we remember, Bedivere, like Jimmy remembered in his past life that Bedivere's grave was underground. Yet we only checked the chapel, which is above ground. So
No.
the grave should.
He does not remember where he was buried. He was buried after he died.
Yeah, I was dead.
Also,
But
Jimmy.
we got this information somehow that the I don't remember now, but that the grave is underground.
I think Alessandro said it's like beneath the chapel, Jimmy remembered that it was a graveyard, but that important religious figures were laid beneath the chapel, and that's where you found him.
And there was a
Jimmy?
stone there. What'd you
Yeah.
say now?
Don't forget to click down your spell slots when you spend one to cast detect thoughts.
I did.
So, yeah. Cool. All
If
right.
I'd have been thinking, I'd have put my cape on first, but I didn't.
Right.
It's fine.
So Rose renovation records, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Roll investigation or history. Someone can give you the help
I
action.
help?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Cool. I think Malachi is gonna.
26.
Ooh, hell yes. All right. So the renovation records, you see that there's been multiple renovations, but you find one that actually kind of stands out. There's a small there's a local legend about the head monk of the abbey finding a wondrous staff during one of the renovations, and seeing that it had some saying that it had like miraculous properties that were attributed to it being a piece of Noah's Ark, basically. You find that this abbot has like like descendants that live to this day. With a 26 of a history. So give me just 1 second. You let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna use that. Someone called John Blake, who owns a place in England called the Garden of Poisons.
Garden of what?
The Garden of Poisons.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
How far away is Garden of Poisons from here?
The Garden of Poisons is 8 hours and 30 minutes away by car from where you are. It's all the way on the other side of England.
Great.
I have a very stupid idea.
Okay.
Me and Alessandro can teleport.
Didn't we both use
Right, Alessandro used, I didn't.
That's right, not since the sunset.
Yeah, I haven't used that. So okay, so to save time, do I go alone? I'll probably die.
You could teleport to London. That might cut the time of the trip. If you went by car, you'd need to get a car in London. You could also take a plane. But yeah.
How much time by plane?
If you're willing to buy a plane ticket at this time, it would only take 1 hour and 25 minutes in order to go from St. Michael's Mount to the airport of Newcastle, and then all the way to the garden, to the Garden of Poisons. About like it would only take 2 hours.
Well, we're all rich now, right?
Yes.
So let's just do that.
Okay, cool. So you
I want to have a quick look. Like the staff is a relic. It's in the books as well. And is it like public information that they have it? Is it on like display that it's a family
no,
relic, or
no.
they have given it somewhere or something?
No, like it's just the Abbey found the staff. There's no records of where the staff went after that, and this person still has descendants. Like that's like I didn't. Yeah, like there's make an investigation check for me.
Please don't take another hour.
Well, it is the same hour that Rose used. Actually, hold on. No, it would need to be after, slightly afterwards. I'm gonna count it in the same time. It is now 5 a.m. And 11 investigation. You don't find anything like concerning the staff.
Okay. Lane members or something else?
If it's a group thing that we're doing, can I also roll investigation? But I don't want to metagame it if it's not a group thing that we were investigating for the staff information.
I mean, you didn't like. You only know about this person because Rose rolled a 26 at after spending 1 hour finding out. So if you want to do more investigation from here on, yeah, it's gonna be more time invested in this. But you can do it like while you're on a plane or while you're in a car or yeah.
Yeah, we can do it on the plane, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
can
do
we?
that.
Yeah. Hold on. Do you
I'll
have
pay some
internet?
extra money for
No,
Wi-Fi.
is
plane.
you know what? You know what? I will allow it. So it costs 600 US dollars to get for the plane ticket. If you want Wi-Fi, it's gonna be an extra 50. I'm gonna take that some
600 total, right?
600 just to get there and 650 if you want the Wi-Fi.
Right. I'll subtract it from my money.
Cool. I'll subtract it from Alessandro and double from Malachi because he also has to pay for his wife.
So looking at my character sheet, I actually don't have 650. So
Oh, cool.
I'll take.
do
No, I'll take for her. I'm paying for you.
Okay. 4 and 7. Cool.
From 8,500, I'm down to 7,000.
Well, I can buy. I have.
So don't worry about it. I would have donated my money somewhere anyway. This is fine.
And
I
12,000.
forgot to
Oh,
put my stuff like in my character sheet because right now I'm only reading as having 637.
Yeah, because I remember I gave you something.
Yeah.
y'all. Oh yeah, y'all still have not recovered the suitcases of cash from
Didn't I go and get it from Mikhail?
He did, and then he donated his
Yeah.
money to split between everybody. Kalki did.
yeah.
And then I donated my share to charities that I already have set up, and then everybody else got their share.
Yeah, so Jess should have $1 million right now.
Oh, okay. I can pay for my.
Yeah, whatever that cut is.
Yeah. Cool. You cool. Everybody who's got access to Wi-Fi, you can make an investigation check. Try to find a little bit more about this John Blake.
I help Rose, like whatever. I'm her assistant right now.
Thank you. Only a 10.
I regret it.
It's 2
Jim-
hours though, so can we make 2 checks?
Yes. Jimmy, you get the help action from Alessandro.
Oh.
So you're gonna roll with advantage. Malachi is gonna get the help action from his wife.
That. It's still only it's still 14 for the
Here's my
first
second
hour.
one.
Ooh.
26 for the second
Okay,
hour.
cool.
Thank you for the help action.
All right. So before the plane lands, you find that basically there's this like this place that collects all of the different poisonous plants from all over the world, and kind of the owner found a way to get all of those like very exotic plants to exist in this place. So it is a place that can be visited, but generally like you'd be given like some protection gear, things like this. The family seems to be doing pretty well for themselves. They're with your 26 in investigation, you look at this and you're like, it doesn't add up that like it's weird that all of those plants from all over the world are still able to grow and thrive in just this climate, because you're towards the like north of England.
It
Yeah,
also
so-
seems like they're trying to protect something.
Yeah. Makes sense.
This like the Garden of Poisons is an actual place that actually exists that I'm using as a backdrop for this.
They are also
It's
Well, if
definitely
those
trying to
guys are
protect
watching
something.
your place is sketchy.
Yeah, I mean it is definitely the type of place like you would put something like you're trying to protect it, because people are not just gonna roll up in there.
all right. It is now 7 a.m. when you reach the airport.
What is our deadline?
You have Mikhail said you had 24 hours, he thinks. I've got the deadline in mind. I'm not telling you exactly what the deadline is. You don't
Can you tell us when he said that?
Yes, he said that 11 hours ago at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Okay.
So you
Can I
have
make
third.
a retcon insight check on Mikhail when he said that?
Sure. Make an insight check. I'm gonna make a medicine check for Mikhail.
What are we doing right now?
Like in the past, I'm having a look at.
Cool. Kalki, you Mikhail was. You think that Mikhail was guessing. It's an ancient curse practiced by Malakan that he has not seen in a long time. So he might not have seen it used against guardian swords ever. So Mikhail was not certain about the 24 hours, but yeah, that was his best guess.
All right, we just need to hurry up. We need to
Yeah,
do it.
Mikhail doesn't know shit, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like
You're an idiot.
I rolled a 2 on my medicine check. I may be a god, but that character may be a god, but he's not necessarily going to remember to know everything that's going on. Cool. You you get there. This place is like another place that is it's a local attraction, so it can be visited for a price. Its opening hours are 9 a.m. So currently it's 2 hours away from opening time. when you get
No.
to this place. There's
Okay, do we break in?
I mean, we're here to take something anyway, so it's probably better that there aren't people here.
Makes sense. But two things before we. It's 7 a.m. So sunrise.
yeah. Yes. All of the sunrise is starting like when you reach the garden. So you have 1 hour from the moment you reach the garden, during which you're gonna be constantly healing and regenerating spell slots.
Okay, I want to cast invisibility.
Before
Okay.
hold on. Only one thing was done. Second thing is still left. So for Simon, I have 5 temporary hit points. Will they stay or will they go away?
It's been 8 hours.
So they'll go away.
So like the maximum HP from aid that you cast is gonna go away for everyone. So everyone, like if you had max HP that was boosted by 5, you got to bring them back down. And the temporary HP is usually the sources give it to you for 1 minute, sometimes 1 hour. So yeah, the temporary HP are gone as well.
Got it. But I refreshed the aid on the three of us.
I want to
Cool.
put on my before this hour comes up. I want to put on my cape and make it rainbow colored.
Okay, cool. Your
Or illusion.
yeah. So you're gonna so your spells are gonna be stored inside of your cape, the spell energy when you cast them.
Okay, and I'm
Cool.
gonna cast invisible. So in an hour, we're gonna get these slots back, is what you're saying, correct?
Yeah, like throughout this throughout this hour you're gonna regenerate. I think it's you get 5 HP per hold on, give me 1 second. I think you get 5 HP per minute, and you also regenerate 1 spell slot per minute. No, for sorry, you regenerate 1 spell slot for every 5 minutes, and it's always like the lowest spell slot that you're missing right now. Cool.
Can aid stack? Like, can I cast aid after 5 minutes again and then keep increasing our HP?
No, you can't stack the same spell. Yeah. Cool.
I am gonna cast invisibility though.
Cool. So you arrive at this place. There is a house to the side. Like rather large and lavish, kind of the look of a mansion. It is like it basically touches the Garden of Poisons, but is not the entrance to the Garden of Poisons. At least not the main entrance. You arrive in front of these ornate black gates that have 2 skulls, artistically engraved into the black metal of the closed gates, and there's this hedge wall around the whole Garden of Poisons with signs letting you know that this place can be a bit dangerous. Cool. So how are you going to get in?
So, how is this place dangerous? Like environmental threats or?
It just says caution. A lot of the plants is beyond this wall are deadly to humans.
Did no one touch any of the plants? And hopefully none of it is airborne.
I cast this on Rose. +2 bonus AC.
Oh, thank you.
Should I be knocking off my spell slots?
If we're gonna regenerate them over the next hour every 5 minutes, then
Yeah.
yes.
You still can't maintain more than one concentration spell, but basically, like sunrise and sunset are moments when your characters are at their strongest. Ooh. Do something real quick
there's
because I
a door
think
in front
my
of us that's
headphones
locked, you
are
say?
out of energy. Y'all say something? Hold on, what? 1 second. Ooh. I think I deactivated the audio for y'all. Hold on.